Manchester United look to make certain of their presence in the knockout stages. I certainly can't wait for this league.
Well, it's not the position United would have hoped to be in. Their Champions League campaign could end tonight. It's key that they focus on their performance. I'd be surprised at the final whistle, though, if they haven't progressed.
Manchester United have chosen this particular shape. 4-4-2, but not necessarily a conventional one.
Yeah, more likely to be a 4-4-1-1, Derek, and that second striker given the freedom to roam anywhere he wants on the pitch.
And introducing the visitors lineup today. Well, I must say, they have an unconditional commitment to ball possession. Should we expect more of that in this game, Lee?
Yeah, absolutely, Derek. They're a team that loves that ball. It's like gold to them. You have to be patient when you're playing against that style of play. Dive in too early and it could be disaster.
Excellent challenge. Pjanic. Kimmich with it. Ronaldo. There's a slide rule pass. Well, they had a bit of work to do in getting to that through ball. And the keeper's given it away inexcusably. It could be up for grabs. Beautifully disguised ball.
Well, listen to the Old Trafford faithful trying to urge their team on. They're conceding too many chances, a little bit lucky not to be behind.
Oscar in the centre, attending to his defensive chores. But a glance at the table confirms that the home side are not really in the position they would ideally want to be in. It's pretty Will he finish? And that was a heaven-sent opportunity to take the lead so early.
First goal is so important, Derek. Sometimes you're not ready. Well, you really must be ready this early in the game.
I think you have to feel for any defender charged with the task, Lee, of keeping Mo Salah quiet. A really sumptuous ball. And Mohamed Salah now. He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there. And you're right, it's just gone past the post.
Now, Rabiot. Here is Joshua Kimmich. It's with Dybala. Donny van de Beek. Firmino. And he's got the beating of his opponent. Could be a chance to break here. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Salah! And a goal it is, the opener in this game.
Well, keep it tight, that's what both managers would have been saying. But now the opening goal's gone in. Tactics have got to change. Well, don't you just love counter-attack football? Pace, power, coordination, the movement off the ball is absolutely brilliant, and there's a finish to match.
So back underway in this game, Manchester United with the advantage.
Number 9.
And news of a goal in the Lille match coming through. Alan McAnally can tell us more.
It's a goal for Lille. 24 minutes played, 1-0.
Regular updates from Alan McInally along the way. Danger averted for now. In possession, Deulofeu. Diakite. Prepared to take on the shot. Oh, what a goal! A tremendous strike. Hard to believe that he elected to take on that shot. Absolutely brilliant.
Let's have a look at this replay. Caught the keeper on his heels, and this is why. Short back lift, great strike, takes everybody by surprise.
Well, a second goal for them here. It's with Roberto Firmino. And slipped through beautifully. It goes beggingly. That could have been their ticket back into the game.
Well, 2 goals down. You can't keep wasting chances like this.
Ball lost. Firmino. Opportunity for them to get back into the game. And a goal! Not over just yet.
Well, it's good play. Ian Wright always told me, stand in the middle of the goal. It sounds simple, but you don't have to get a lot of goals from that position.
Well, 2-1 it is here.
Goal for the visitors. Number 38, Roberto Firmino.
Getting forward. And showing fine vision. Oscar! And it's in for Manchester United. They are on a victory course.
Well, here it is again. You're trained from a young age to get in those sort of positions, and never in any real doubt he finished that. Cool and composed.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here.
Number 22, Oscar.
Here is Joshua Kimmich. Dybala. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Crisp tackling. Now can they counter clinically? Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. It's with Dybala. Making progress. Read it magnificently and intercepted.
The referee has indicated...
We've been waiting to find out. Now we know. A minimum of 3 added minutes here. Oscar. Might be a chance here. The offside flag had to go up, and it did.
Yeah, look along the line. Look along the line.
Well, you always want to stamp your ticket for the knockout stages as early as possible in the group phase. And if results stay as they are now, it will be job done.
Well, it will do, but being comfortable sometimes breeds complacency. They can't afford that, but carry on doing what they're doing, they should be fine.
And the second half of this Champions League group stage meeting is underway. Dybala. Donny van de Beek. Reguilon. Van de Beek. And a strong tackle. And he was in the right place to intercept. And here's Joshua Kimmich. He's got to score! Might still be able to do a bit of damage.
The visitors' possession stats are brilliant. However, after that, the coach will be disappointed with what they've produced. They need to be a little bit more clinical in front of goal.
Salah, an incisive pass. Will he finish? He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there. And you're right, it's just gone past the post.
And United will switch things around personnel-wise. On the ball, Reguilon. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Manchester United facing Fulham.
Yeah, atmospheres make games, Derek, and that should be an absolute belter.
It's with Oscar. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. End product or not. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Just drifted into the illegal position, offside, in the opinion of the officials. Very good use of advantage there by the official, letting the play carry on, and then only subsequently handing out the yellow card.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what the fans want. They want to see the game going on. They don't want to see it stopped for something like that. You can always go back and book the player later.
Half an hour remaining then. Not all that convincing defensively. Rabiot. Now Gundogan. Kimmich. That's a very impressive piece of defending. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Ronaldo. Must score! Almost his second goal of this match. But the goalkeeper had his own views on that subject.
Well, he'd be looking for a brace, the striker. Not to be on that occasion.
To the pitch. Number 42, Benjamin Pavard.
Corner kick played over. He succeeded in getting his fist to it. Far from a good pass. Might be able to set up the chance. He just needs to remain icy cool. It's got to be. Well, it's goal after goal after goal. Just no end to this. A brilliant display.
Well, it's the timing, Derek. The ball through, matched by the run, and it's a lovely finish. Fabulous goal.
The ball rolling again in what has been an utterly one-sided match. So 20 minutes to go.
Mohamed Salah.
Well, a reminder that if the current situation holds, they will be moving on to the knockouts. A real opening now. Good vision. Can he get onto this? The ball's on the net for Manchester United.
Attack after attack. Sooner or later, they're going to score a goal, Manchester United, and there it is. Well, here we can see, Derek, from this better angle, it's all about the technique. When you're volleying a ball, it's all about timing. Let it get to the right place for your foot to make the connection, and there you go, in the back of the net.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Well, a reminder that if the current situation holds, they will be moving on to the knockout stages, Lee.
Well, yeah, two words, sum it all up: concentration and focus, Derek.
Diakite happy to take on the shot. Denied by the bar. Back in play here.
Well, he thought he'd done everything right, he really did, but not to be.
Kimmich with it. A really sumptuous ball. Well, just couldn't keep himself onside. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. Diakite. Couldn't keep it. Firmino, and he's made headway. Deary me, a golden chance missed. It might come back to haunt him.
Well, you learn the script time and time again, and he's now just gone and fluffed his lines.
Useful looking ball. And the goal gaping at him. And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. Lirola with it. Delightful pass. His third goal of the match, and you cannot argue with that.
Well, he's tearing this defence apart. They can't cope with him. Well, having scored two, he's going to get the hat-trick at some point, you feel. He's just so full of confidence. Never looked like missing.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed.
Mohamed Salah.
De Ligt. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes.
There will be a minimum of 4 minutes added time.
Diakite. Dangerous looking attack. Absolutely magnificent goalkeeping.
Oh, he's almost turning away. He thinks he's scored. The goalkeeper doesn't.
And firing it into the area. And so it is, full time here. And the good news is that they have clinched their place in the knockout stages. Here's the difficult part of the equation, Lee. As a second-place side, they might be up against one of the big guns in the knockout phase.
Well, ideally, yes, you'd finish top and then you'd take...
Some questions regarding the match? Thank you for your time.